My name is Chris Wong, and this is Relationship Study. This trestle table symbolizes relationships in three ways: the relationship between myself, the maker, and the table, the relationship between the different components of the table, and the relationship between the table and you, the user. I built this table on the fly, designing it as I progressed. Building it this way allowed me to base my decisions on what the table looked like at that very moment, and I was also able to utilize the materials to their maximum potential. Working this way allowed me to make a table with a certain cohesiveness that otherwise is very difficult to achieve. Let me explain. This table was designed around materials from which it was built. The stretcher is a prime example of this. It is a key piece in the table's design, and you cannot just go into the lumberyard and buy a piece like this. Mother Nature is a very good designer, and I think it is a mistake to remove her influence. Nobody designing a table at the drawing board would incorporate a stretcher like this because they know they just will not find a piece this unique. When building furniture one piece at a time, I am able to make the best use of the materials with which I am working. For furniture factories, this is totally impractical, and it will never happen. Sculpting is very, very difficult to plan. When I sculpt, I just start sculpting and keep going until it looks right. I often work one section a little bit, then work on another. Then I'll stand back and assess my progress before going back to work on the first section. I am constantly experimenting with different shapes and lines, looking for a form that is pleasing to both the eye and the hand. Relationships are not immune to change. We meet new friends, we lose friends, and sometimes we win them back as well. This table went through the same changes. When the thick slabs were sawn from the maple tree, it was the first time in their life that they had been separated. Apart, the individual slabs seasoned and matured for years. Much later, the slabs were put together once again, but this time, in a twist of fate, their live edges, which had always faced outwards, were now facing inwards. The stretcher is made from a single piece of maple. Stresses forced it to split and go in two directions, but later reconciled and reconnected. Each leg began as three distinct components. On their own, neither was capable of taking on the feat of supporting the grand tabletop, but with a strong bond between them, they bear the weight with ease. Like people, good furniture is multidimensional. There is always more than meets the eye. The more time you spend together, the more you learn, and the more you appreciate what the other has to offer. The relationship between you and your furniture is a very personal one. The furniture you choose says a lot about you and your beliefs. What does your furniture say about you? See more details of construction and pictures of the completed table at flairwoodworks.com.